Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome in if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I read for myself and my collective, and I start with a prayer. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, higher self, those out there willing and wanting to help us on our journey of healing and loving ourselves. We welcome you in, and we thank you for the shield of protection that you put around us. We thank you for the clarity and the connection and the message. And we thank you for collecting all negative energy sent our way for us to use as fuel for our purposes. And we thank you again. All right, loves. I have been away. I've been trying to heal. I got some kind of cooties from my kid. Yeah, just gathering my strength. Let's see what Spirit has for us, because it ain't about me. It's about y'all. What does Spirit have for us today? Conflict, dispute, quarrels, differences. There's a conflict here. We have self-love down here. So maybe in this conflict, you need to choose yourself. You need to worry about your concerns, your healing, and your independence, your love, your growth. In this conflict, you need to be self-centered. You need to be self-focused. What do we need to know about this, Spirit? Overload. You have too much going on. You're doing too much work. It says accessment, obligation, overwhelmed. You got too much going on. You need to spend some time in meditation. You need to spend some time dealing with your inner peace, calming yourself down, getting to the basics. Again, focusing on yourself. What is that? Nightmares. Suffering, darkness, and persecution. Apparently, there's a lot of strife here, a lot of stress. You need to find a compromise. You need to come to an agreement with someone or something. And in order to do that, you're going to have to look, aid here. And then again, at the bottom of the deck, self love. So you're going to have to focus on yourself. Um, whatever outcome will benefit you is the one you need to stress, the one you need to focus on in this situation. There's some kind of conflict that is either happening or will have happened, something like that, either in your life or the life of someone around you. But if this conflict arises, focus on your best interest. Okay, one more card for this energy. Maybe we can get more insight later. Robbery. Robbery. Somebody's trying to steal something from you. Somebody's trying to take something from you. We have eternal love here. That talks about a partnership. Maybe this partnership, yeah, gain at the bottom. So someone close to you, doesn't have to be a lover, but so I would say someone close to you. A soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner. That's just someone who has a soul contract with you, someone who's meant to share a lesson with you or some lessons with you. This individual is either trying to steal something from you or you're trying to steal something from them. Um, but we have the robbery here. And like I said, the main goal from you is to focus on your self interest, focus on your healing, your path. What do we need to know? Remember, love, the tarot is fluid in time, gender, and sex, meaning that this, I'm hearing no, which means that this could be something that has happened, is happening, or will happen in your life or the life of someone around you. This is also just a snapshot of the energy at this time. With there being other people involved, you or someone else can make changes to alter the way this situation plays out. However, again, my goal in sharing this message is for you to make the best choices for you, because I'm worried about me and my collective alone. Self-help, self-healing, getting through this, moving towards our purpose. So what do we need to know, Spirit? Oh, if you see a man or woman on the cards, it does not mean that is a man or woman in your story. It means that that is someone embodying their masculine or feminine energy, but most importantly, embodying the energy of the cards. So pay attention to how I describe that energy. And as I call out signs, it does not mean that that is your or that person's sun sign. We all have multiple signs throughout our birth chart and can be embodying any of that energy. But if it resonates with you, take that as double confirmation, okay? What do we need to know about this conflict, Spirit? Please show us clearly. What is this conflict involving? At the bottom of the deck, we have this tower here. some chaos, some destruction, confusion, disasters, abuse. It's like, I surrender to the storm, right? So, what is this conflict? What do we need to know about this conflict? Please show us clearly, Spirit. The King of Swords. The King of Swords, and then the Ten of Cups down here. So, truth in a marriage, truth in a soulmate, right? We saw that soulmate card, truth in a family situation, someone who, like I said, has a soul contract with you. Someone's either making head over heart decisions or needs to tell a truth, needs to be honest, needs to come clean. What's under here? The Magician. I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. What's underneath this Magician? The World. So somebody was trying to complete a cycle. Look, we're underneath the, okay, so we have the Magician here, the World card, which talks about completing a cycle, and then the Moon, which is illusions, confusions, deceptions. So someone needs to come clean. They need to come tell the truth. The Magician also talks about having the gift of gab, the gift of being able to be a smooth talker. Someone needs to come communicate something with this King of Swords here. They need to come tell something. They need to come talk about it, bring something to a closure, bring something to an end with that Moon, probably the illusions, right? The Moon card here, they need to be bringing these illusions, these deceptions, these fears or whatever to an end. What is this overload energy? Please show us clearly, what is this overload? The Page of Swords. They're spying, they're watching, they're curious. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. The Devil talks about addictions. It talks about codependency. It talks about violence again, abuse and violence. If you are experiencing that, I do add the domestic violence hotline to my description box below, because sometimes that comes up. And if you need resources, check that one out. This is not meant to give you guidance in that situation. You need to seek out the proper authorities for any difficult situation that you're in. There are resources for it. If you need to know how to get to them, put it in the description box below, and I or someone in our community will help you find it. Or someone will know it, someone will look for it. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, this Page of Swords over this overload energy, like stressed. Someone is either watching, spying on you, then it's either stressing them out or they're watching you be stressed out. But this Devil card, like, there's either a codependency, there's an addiction to watching you, or an addiction to stress. Like, there's some toxic energy here. We have this Nightmare coming up. Again, like I said, toxic energy, darkness, suffering, persecution, distress. Because somebody moved on. We have the Eight of Cups and then the Four of Cups. Somebody moved on and they're not interested anymore. They're not interested in this cup that somebody's offering. They're refusing the offer. They want to miss the opportunity. They are being stagnant. They ain't not moving forward. They're not interested. Another one in my deck says they're skeptical of it even. This person just doesn't look interested because, they had to walk away. Somebody left something behind and moved on, and they're not interested. What's this after here? Enthusiasm, Page of Wands. Yeah. The Page of Wands into the Hangman. Again, a period of needing to do some introspection, needing to see something differently, a period of feeling trapped, a period of feeling stagnant. They feel like they got left behind. Or you had to leave someone behind, you had to move on and figure something out. Again, the energy of needing to focus, needing to meditate, needing to focus on your interests. What is this aid, this charity, this kindness that's coming in? An emperor with the Ace of Swords. So some masculine energy coming to bring clarity again, coming to bring truth, coming to bring structure and stability. There's an emperor here, whether this is you bossing up to be that emperor. I am my own authority. I have the will and power to create my life structure, right? This could be you bossing up to be that, finding the aid and structure that you need and clarity for your own self. This Ace of Swords talks about mental clarity. It talks about breakthroughs, new ideas, new plans, clarity, mental focus, right? You being able to create the structure and clarity for yourself. What is this loss? Okay, you experiencing grief, realizing that you had to leave some things behind here, moving on. Sometimes you do still experience the loss when you move on from something. You expected some soul contract, some agreement to be forever. You expected your parent to be. Hold on, y'all. I got a cough. You expected you expected your parent to be your parent forever. You expected your parent to be your support system. That's a soul contract. Your parents. You expected this lover to be your partner forever. You expected you to build your family and grow together. That those were the plans you made. Sometimes you still experience the loss and grief when you have to walk away, when you realize that it's not what you thought it was. It wasn't the family life that you thought it was. It wasn't the stability you thought it was. It wasn't the job life, right? You thought this job was going to be the one. It was the one that you've always thought you wanted. You finally got it and you realize it's not really what you want. It's still experience loss and grief from what you expected the future to look like, and the loss of grief of having to let it go. So even walking away and creating the structure and the stability for yourself, you still experience the grief and the loss of letting that go, even making that decision. Okay, so it's okay for you to have that, but it's most important for you to focus on yourself, focus on your growth, focus on your future. Don't let anybody steal your time and your energy. Don't let anybody steal your talents. Okay, who was robbing? What do we need to know about this robbery? Whatever it is ending. The world card talks about success, completion of a cycle. It says what I've been working on is already done. So whatever you were doing, they were trying to steal from you. We have these illusions here, the vagueness, the fears. The path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way one step at a time, right? So you meditating, you sitting in solitude, you walking away to be introspective, to do the discovery, to figure out what you needed to do is what's creating this completion. It's preventing this robbery from being effective. It's preventing them from being able to complete their plans of stealing your energy. Look, underneath this moon card is the Fool. It's time to embark on a new beginning, a new journey. You had to walk away from what was old and walk into something new. Walk into this new journey. You've completed this cycle with the World card here, and you're ready for something new. You're ready for something new. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Let's get this kipper and go from there. Don't forget to hit the like button, loves. It helps to grow my channel. I know me being more consistent would grow the channel too, but I'm here when I'm here. I'm here when I'm able. Y'all want me when I'm able. Y'all don't want me with dry energy. Y'all don't want me reading from my emotions. Y'all don't want me reading with y'all don't want me reading emotional. I actually step away from the cards if I'm going to be too emotional because it interferes with the energy. It interferes with the reading, and that's not what y'all need. Y'all don't need that. Neither do I. It adds confusion. What do we need to know, Spirit? So if you're here, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because you'll get a reading when I get one out, and I love y'all for rocking with me through it. What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Spirit? Mature man. There's a mature man here. We see the Emperor, right? The mature man. And the King of Swords, somebody who's going to be honest, going to be truthful, going to bring some clarity, some focus to the situation. I want to know more about this mature man. There's journey down here at the bottom. So there's some traveling happening. The world card talks about traveling, as does this card here. There's a lot of traveling involved. So maybe you're going to be taking a trip. You're going to have to move or relocate. There's a lot of traveling involved. We have family room. You travel into a family room. Maybe you're going to have a new house. Maybe you meet this mature person, this mature masculine energy in a family room. What do we need to know about this mature masculine energy? Again, that journey card coming out. There's definitely a journey here. We have despair. We did see that Five of Cups earlier with the Eight of Cups showing somebody being in regret, experiencing the grief and loss. Somebody is deep in despair, toil and labor. They're doing some hard work. Toil and labor, overloaded, stressed out, overwhelmed, right? This curious person, this spying person, this person who's watching, they are the ones in deep despair. Thief. The thief card. They're deep despair because they was trying to steal from you. The thief, they were trying to steal from you. And they're realizing that they can't. They're realizing it's not effective. They were working hard to steal from you. And they watching to see if it was effective. This page of swords here, they're watching to see if whatever they do it was effective, and they're realizing that it wasn't. One more for this mature man with the journey. One more with a mature man for the journey. Despair again. Despair, imprisonment. Okay, so I don't know if this mature man was the one causing the conflict. Maybe there was a mature man who was causing some conflict who needs to bring this truth, because the despair came out again. Okay, and the journey, despair, imprisonment. So there's some masculine energy. Look, taking the journey that they're not happy about. Journey, mature man, journey, despair, and imprisonment. Underneath the imprisonment, we got false person. So they was being sneaky, right? False person, robbery. They got their mask on. Okay? He got a mask on. She covering half her face. And somebody was doing something. They was trying to steal something from you, and this cycle is over. This cycle is over. I don't know who it was, but they about to take a long journey, a sad journey. Okay? A journey of despair to jail. I don't know who it is. But this false person is about to have some changes. They about to have some changes because the truth is coming out. And like I said, they getting stressed out watching this nightmare here. There's a nightmare and you're walking away from it. We're walking away from this nightmare. We're about to get some help from this emperor here. And whatever they were stealing, this energy of them stealing is about to be complete. All right, what do we need to know, Spirit? What is our next best action? What is the next best action of the collective? What is our next best action for the collective? Not everything's going to resonate with you, so if it does not apply, flutter by butterfly. Come back next time. It may apply then, or share this with someone who you think might benefit from this message. What is our next best action, Spirit? What is our next best action? Conflict, competition, but we have the resilience card here. So even though there's about to be some mess, we saw that tower earlier, some confusion, a sudden change, there's about to be some mess. We got the conflict card again, right? There's about to be some mess here, but we're resilient. We're ready for this last battle, and we're gonna keep it moving forward. Ending, yep, resilience to the end. The Ten of Swords, an end. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be a painful ending. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are turning in your favor, okay? Things are turning in your favor. So yeah, there's going to be some conflict, some competition, some aggression, some chaos, some arguments. What is our next possible action with this chaos? We know it's coming up. We ready. We're going to be resilient. What do we need to know? What action should we take? Okay, you didn't have to hit the floor like that. Eight of Wands, something's happening quickly. Something's happening quickly. We got the King of Cups here, which talks about being compassionate, being affectionate, being caring. The King of Cups is also intuitive. The Page of Cups here, which talks about your spirituality, your creativity, your intuition, right? Double intuition, lots of cups, emotions, spirituality, creativity, using all that energy. And then the Strength card, being brave, being compassionate, your inner strength, but also taming your inner beast, right? So this conflict is coming up, and it's coming up quickly. Look, after I picked up that Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands here, we got the Eight of Cups again. This conflict is coming up. Somebody is getting ready to try to trigger you, okay? They're getting ready to come try to trigger you, but you're going to have to walk away from it. You're going to, yep, look, Five of Pentacles, you're going to have to leave them out in the cold, leave that energy behind. Otherwise, you're going to feel trapped. You don't want to feel trapped. Look, you feel trapped in a teammate trying to work together with these people. You don't want to do that. You want to have harmony. You want to have balance. And in order to do that, you got to walk away from the craziness. So use your intuition with this King of Cups, this caring, nurturing, loving individual, focusing on your own intuition, your own inner strength, your own bravery, your own compassion towards yourself. Focus there. Because when this conflict comes up, somebody's going to be trying to trigger you. But whoever was trying to rob you is it for them. This is it for them. Whoever was trying to rob you, this is it for them. That you're going to have the help that you need. You're going to have the structure and stability that you need. And you're just going to walk away from this nightmare. We got the Eight of Cups twice. Abandonment, finding new paths, moving on from some things that did not work, doing some introspection, healing, because that's what you do, right? You heal from those things that you are moving on from, you learn from them, you do some introspection, you discover who you are again, and you move on, you focus, you grow, you build, you complete those cycles, and you start new ones. That's what's happening here. So don't worry about the conflict, because you're going to get through it as long as you focus on yourself, as long as you meditate and work on moving towards your purpose. Don't lose your focus. Don't allow these people to make you lose your focus. What self-care messages do we need, Spirit? What self-healing, self-focus messages? Please show us clearly. Huh. I just clicked to who this energy was for me. At least one of them. But we'll see about this imprisonment here. This person going to jail. We'll see about that. Spend time with animals. Animals have healing energy. We did have this lion here. Spend time with animals. Animals want to share love, want to share healing energy. So do that. I feel like animals are closer to spirit than we are because they don't have all the people telling them that it ain't real. People sending them doubt to their intuition. So go ahead, connect with animals. This imprisonment could be physical jail, could be spiritual jail, emotional jail. We did see that Eight of Swords earlier, mental imprisonment, but somebody is deeply in despair. They're going to be sitting in a period of toxic entrapment. It could be all of their own doing, right? Because they was trying to steal, all of their own doing. So don't just think prison, and police, okay? Think this them being trapped, whether you see it or not. They gonna be stuck in despair. And this sign says not hiring, so it could be financial despair. It could be anything. What else do we need to do for us? Focusing on us again. Spending time with animals. What else do we need? Burning bowl ritual. Time to release some things that you need to let go of. Write them down. Put them in a fire safe container and burn it up. Letting it go. Releasing that from your energy. We're letting things go, right? We're moving along. We're releasing things that aren't serving us. We're releasing the toxic energy. We saw that devil, anything that's holding us back from our purposes, whether that's addictions, thought patterns, people, habits, whatever. If it's preventing us from moving forward, we're letting that go. If it's stealing our energy, it's stealing our time, it's stealing our focus, right? Whatever those things are, people, things, actions, ideas, writing them down, burning them up, so that we can let go of that energy. We can release that. We just had that super blue full moon. That's a period of release. Write some things down and let them go. One more for us. Self-care and self-healing. Alone time. Alone time. There it goes again with spending time focusing on yourself, spending time looking deeper, spending time finding the clarity, spending time focusing on your purposes, your goals. creating the structure that you need. Here we go with plan a vacation. And we saw travel, travel, travel. Where's that other one? The other travel card? Travel. Lots of travel. Okay? So go ahead and plan that vacation. Maybe you need to take a solo trip to get away from your day to day thoughts, get away from your day to day distractions, and allow yourself to refocus on your purpose, on your goals. Allow yourself to discern who and what you need to release. If you are new here, maybe you don't know what to do. So go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below a purple heart. If you are true here, you already know what to do and you've done it. You've hit the like button, you've already subscribed. You've even hit that bell so that you get a notification when I post a new video. And you've hit that blue heart down below because you are part of the True Blue crew. Peace and blessings, loves.